You know what grinds my gears, man? Okay, is these celebrities who, like, like thinking they're Moses or something, uh, pronounce their opinions to the masses upon the giant mountain that is their, 1 million Twitter followers or whatever, man. Yeah, and I'm not saying they're bad people, okay? I don't know them, but Jesus Christ, man. You know, and I'm not saying it's the left or the right exclusively. I mean, on the left, you've got Sarah Silverman, who I personally think is one of two of the funny female comedians in this world. She always cracks me up. She's a genius, but I don't agree with her politically. You've got a dozen people, celebrities that can come to mind immediately who are on the left like that. And you've got them on the right, okay? Let's not, pretend that we don't. We've got Dean Cain. We had Charlie Kirk, rest in peace. They're not as many, but they're there. Okay? And what neither of these groups get is that we do not have the same problems as you. We don't have the same concerns. We don't live in the same environments. We are not exposed to the same situations. And I hate this happened to her, but take that girl who was on Friends. I'm a little bit drunk right now. Can't remember her name. The pretty one, Aniston. Okay. I remember a while back, some nut job rammed his car into her front gate of her house. Okay, now that has to be very scary. And again, I'm sorry that happened to her. I would not wish that on anyone. But I mean, first of all, she lived behind a serious gate. I mean, if I remember correctly, I don't think the car broke through. Okay, I think he had to exit and then go through a crack or something. Secondly, she had armed guards, who dealt with the man immediately. Okay? And again, God bless. Happy she had that. I wish all people had that, especially women. Okay, because they're the weaker sex. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I got? Okay, first of all, I live in a rural area. Cops, if they're at the gas station a couple of miles away getting some coffee, I lucked out, because I'm probably waiting 10 minutes otherwise. What do I have? I don't have armed guards. I've got, firearms and dogs. That's it, man. Some shit pops off, I've got to handle it. Judged by 12, not carried by 6. And that goes, beyond just that. I mean, the economics. These people saying, "Oh, are you happy, for the Trump, tariffs?" Man. I mean, darling, buddy, you are not ever going to go hungry. The residuals from your movies and stuff, man. You are set for life. Happy for you. People like me, we've got to watch our budgets. We've got to make trade-offs. What am I going to have this month? And what am I going to do without? You'll never again know that. It's like Emma Watson, talking about trans stuff. It's like J.K. Rowling said. This woman is never going to be put in a shelter where she might have to share space with a trans individual. I just think I speak for more than myself, probably for many more Americans, when, you know, these entertainers get on a soapbox. We just like to tell you to please shut the fuck up, okay? Entertain us, tell some jokes, do some drama, make a horror movie, write a poem, sing a song, whatever, man. But please don't make some grand moral pronouncement when you will never, ever be put in the same situations that we have to live through every day. Other than that, God bless you and thank you for entertaining us. You know, I love my rock music, love my horror movies, man. I just don't need moral guidance from you, okay? Stick to your wheelhouse, buddy.